Alright, the week is about to close and the indices have renewed their all-time highs, but we have seen some signs of weakness in recent days, which could justify a pullback. Now, corrections are absolutely normal in uptrends, they happen all the time, but should we be worried about this one? This is what we're gonna talk about in this video. Welcome to the Finance Hydra channel. My name is Nathan, professional trader, founder of the 5% project. Join our Telegram channel for signals, premium analysis, and daily strategies on stocks. I know very well that if you have discipline, you can make consistent profits in the market. That's why you have 7 days for free just to test our service. We already have dozens of profitable traders in the group. All that's missing is you. It is all up to you, so join us right now. Now, back to SPY over here. As we can see, yesterday it did a top signal. We had a shooting star candlestick pattern, which is a bearish reversal candlestick pattern more often than not. Now, today, we are not triggering this pattern yet. We are not truly making a bearish continuation pattern yet, but if we do see such bearish momentum over here, we could trigger a pullback, and we have two major support levels that could hold the price if the price actually starts to drop. The first one is $524. The second one is the 21 EMA on the daily chart. The 524 is a relatively more important support level in my humble opinion, because it is not only the previous top level over here 1, 2, 3, 4 times, 5 times in the past, it is also the support area of this gap over here. So in theory, the price could easily drop to the 524 just to close this gap, just to retest this previous resistance level as a future support level. And that's okay. The bullish bias will just persist. Now, what if we lose the 524? In this scenario, we're gonna make a false breakout of the previous top level on the weekly chart. On the weekly chart, we are making bullish chart structures. We are making higher highs, higher lows, right? We all see this. Now, if we see a false breakout followed by a crystal clear top signal on the weekly chart, failing to break the 524, probably SPY is going to correct to lower levels. The first support level is again the 21 EMA, the exponential moving average on the daily chart, but if you ask me, we could easily retest the 21 EMA on the weekly chart as well. The long-term bullish bias is not gonna be affected, but such sharp correction would trigger a bearish reversal chart structure on the daily chart, mid-term speaking. So mid-term speaking, we could frustrate this bullish bias at least for a while without actually frustrating the bullish bias on the weekly chart. Similarly, tech stocks are facing the same challenge right now. We made a top signal yesterday. Today, we are trying to trigger this top signal, meaning that we could correct to lower levels by losing this support area made by the 448, 446. We could do the exact same thing SPY could do as well by triggering a false breakout of the previous top level. This could drag many tech stocks down along with the indices, especially Tesla, which is more vulnerable. I know, today Tesla is going up a lot, all right? Unlike the indices, which are nearly on break-even, Tesla is actually up, going up more than 1% today, trying to make, in fact, it is trying to make a bottom signal above this clear support area made by the first 21 EMA, second the 172, all right? So it is a quite important support level that could hold Tesla's price. However, when we look at the weekly chart, we see that Tesla is still bearish, all right? This week, we are making a bullish reaction. Yes, we are, but if the indices actually reverse their mid-term bullish sentiment, probably Tesla is going to follow them and it is going to continue its long-term bearish sentiment over here. Because so far, all that I know is that Tesla bounced after reaching the 152 support area. It bounced back to the 21 EMA, which is acting as a resistance level for us, and it just made a top signal over here, suggesting that yes, the long-term bear trend is still here. We have yet to reverse this bearish sentiment over here. Now, Nathan, what could possibly make Tesla reverse this long-term bearish sentiment? First, we gotta break the 21 EMA on the weekly chart. All right, break and close one candlestick on the weekly chart above the 21 EMA. Then okay, we're gonna enter bullish territory again. Maybe we're gonna see a sharper a proper bounce over here. Second, we gotta trigger this pattern over here. We see possible gigantic inverted head and shoulders chart pattern. In order to trigger such pattern, we gotta break the previous top level, which is near the $200, $198. Only by breaking this pivot point, by triggering this inverted head and shoulders chart pattern, Tesla is gonna officially trigger the long-term bearish sentiment over here. Right now, we are still in bearish territory. Therefore, we gotta pay extra attention on how the indices are gonna play from here, because it all depends on them, right? Tesla is usually most of the time weaker than the indices when they start to drop, so we gotta pay extra attention on how SPY and especially QQQ are going to behave from here. They would also drag Nvidia with them, because Nvidia is clearly bullish. It is going up nicely. We have yet to retest the 974, which is my personal target. All right, I'm aiming at this key point, but right now we are making a top signal. We have yet to reach this key point, this key resistance level. And what's more, to make things even worse, we have earnings in 5 days. As for swing trading purposes, again, I always recommend you guys to sell your positions before earnings. If you want to hold a small position, but sell most of your position, right? Because we can't possibly tell how Nvidia is going to react after earnings, right? We can't. Oh, but Nathan, what if Nvidia explodes? Well, what if Nvidia crashes? We don't know. So this is why I always recommend to sell your positions, and if you want to hold a small one, all right? A position that is small enough so you don't panic if you see Nvidia collapsing over here. All right, so this is how I see the situation. We are still bullish. We have yet to reach this key point, this technical target 974, but as long as we stay above the 21 EMA, as long as we stay above the $888 over here, we are not gonna turn truly bearish. All right, on the weekly chart we are still insanely bullish. We made a pullback over here. We approached the 21 EMA on the weekly chart, but we are back on the game. We are still very bullish, and I see no weakness signal. I'm so sorry, I don't see any bearish reversal chart structure right now despite this weakness signal over here. All right, and regarding Palantir, which is one of your favorite over here, Palantir is facing the same challenge that Tesla is facing on the weekly chart. Palantir has yet to break the 21 EMA on the daily chart. We don't see any meaningful higher highs, higher lows, any meaningful bullish reversal chart structure yet, but it is a promising one. If we see Palantir breaking the 21 EMA on the daily chart, I do believe that we could easily close this gap over here around the $24. But for now, it is just lingering under this area. Clearly, we are having a very rough time in breaking the 21 EMA on the daily chart, along with the $21.85, which was a previous top level over here and a previous support level 1, 2, 3 times in the past as well. So this key point is a quite important one. We gotta pay attention on how Palantir is going to behave from here, because if we see a breakout, great, it is gonna explode. $24 is gonna be our next technical target, but if we see a top signal materialize, it could just frustrate the bullish bias and seek even lower levels, potentially losing the support area around the $20. We still have an open gap over here near the $18. So it is better watch out in this scenario. Of course, I'm gonna keep you guys updated every single day on this, so consider subscribing if you're new around here. Click the like button to support me, and remember to join the 5% project to improve your performance and trade stress-free following our proven trading methodology. Thank you very much for your audience. Stay safe. See you guys Monday.